Well, I think there's two sides to it. You have to work on the external reputation, and you have to work probably independently, more or less, on the internal reputation or internal identity. And I think that so far all the emphasis, it seems to be like a very deliberate campaign is being carried on to alter the external reputation, and I think it's very successful and very, money and time and effort very well spent. But I have a feeling that the same effort hasn't gone into the home situation. I mean, there's the kind of chaos going on all the time about, is the coalition holding together, and are the Labour Party agreeing with Fine Gael, and then the HSE and the rows about the hospital, and there's endless negativity, and there's absolutely no sense of purpose. There's no clear objective, and there's certainly no coherent effort to say, listen guys, we're doing good things here, we're making progress, come with us, get on board and be part of it. It's an empty space, and into that space feeds negative stuff, and that negative stuff is very unproductive and not taking us forward in any way at all. I think the government, essentially. I know people say, oh well, you can't always blame the government, we're citizens, we all have a role to play. We do, but there has to be leadership, and if there isn't any kind of coherent direction coming out from high up, then it's very, very hard for all the individuals on the ground to get any sense of what they should be doing, In my presentation, I gave various examples of iconic kind of publications and so on, where we have made an impact, and you can't ignore the Time magazine page, the front cover with Kenny. I mean, those things are regarded as big achievements internationally. So to have reached that means there's some kind of a win behind you, that you are definitely being seen in a very good light. And also they tend to get taken up by secondary publications, so you get this kind of Rolling Stone effect. So I think that's hugely important, and that we need to look for those iconic things to get us out there. Everything that happens hangs on your reputation. I mean, now we talk all the time about being a small open economy, and we can't get away from that as an island state. So every single thing that happens here, as a person in a university, we are relying on getting lots of international students to help to improve the quality of the experience for our home people, but also to bring revenue into the country. If we are Irish firms, we're trying to export, we're trying to attract investment to give us jobs. Politically, we're trying to court favour with the EU people and the American government and so on. If we don't have a good reputation, we don't have good negotiating power. And we can't attract the markets, we can't attract investment, we can't garner political support. So it absolutely affects every aspect of life, so it's hugely important.